Sometimes I can't keep up. These rollouts are huge, and these figures are awesome. We'll dive into these figures in a second, but the community is very strong right now, and I think, and confidently, it has never been stronger. The Discord community just raised $500 for Honor Flight, and that's so great. Great job to everyone involved with that. We're doing great things. And with G.C.C, I can say that feedback has being heard and applied. There was a request for an addition for a figure, which we'll talk about soon, that got applied almost immediately. Things are great for G.C.C in the community. The communication between us and them has gotten much better. If you need to know anything about G.C.C right now, great things are coming, and G.C.C sent me some of these figures to review and give away. So those are happening right now in my Discord server. Now, by the time this video airs, October's drop will have already happened. You'll be able to get all of the current products in the links below based on your region, but I'd urge you to look into both our Discord communities. We just hit 1,000 members on my Discord server, and you'd be a great addition, so check it out. Now, let's look into September's drop. The Fox replacement torso couldn't have come at a better time. This is not a great figure by LEGO, and this replacement fixes a lot of the things that Fox needed. As LEGO shifts to more arm printing for named clones, G.C.C printed an incredible arm print on both sides. They fixed the print on the chest and removed the printed camo. We've seen this guy before from G.C.C with an official helmet too, and G.C.C's in-house camos, which are being sold separately. I've mentioned how in the past I'm not the biggest fan of the material of these camos. However, somebody in my Discord server actually pointed out that these G.C.C camos allow for full mobility of the arms compared to the stiffer Capes for Minis materials. It could even put stress on the arms when the arms are positioned downward. I don't think this is too big of a deal, but for $2.50, these printed camos in blue, gray, and red are a very welcome addition for Fox, a Camino security figure, and Rex. They're even making one for the 501st officer, which I love. An Axis Trooper is restocked and ready to go. Something really cool about this print is it filled in the entire fin on the helmet. You don't really see fins with printing on the side too. I don't know, it's pretty cool. Now, according to the Crazy Hat Wolfman, these guys are Mace Windu's clones, so I guess they're canon now. The Camino Guard helmet and figure is back for a limited time too. I'm using the gray camo on this guy, but these guys never last long in stock. Speaking of restocks, one of G.C.C's first items ever is back for a limited time. Apartment Django debuted as a duo with young Boba, but for now, Apartment Django is back alone. I love this simple Skywalker Saga figure, and I'd wish they disclosed that they were printed on white torsos, as this is something I personally dislike. This has been an issue, and I hope it's disclaimed in the future. G.C.C has a great representation, but slips in quality can't be avoided. As the scale begins to increase on their side, I hope they look into more solutions for some of these small QA issues. I'd love to hear your opinion on that, and please let me know down below. But hey, this head is great, it works great for any Django, and it pairs well with this shapeshifter too. G.C.C is printing on the skirt pieces again, debuting their skirt printing capabilities with the fan favorite Palin. Now, this Asajj Ventress has a beautiful continuous front skirt piece, and I love the updated print. I've seen users complain that they dislike the color pupils, and if you dislike that, the head from the very expensive OG Clone Wars version works too, but it's not affordable. This head serves the body well, and if you want to use that, I think it works. Following this trend, G.C.C launched their Mon Mothma figure, surprisingly with a full 360 skirt print. The continual print across the official parts looks amazing. This is awesome, and 360 skirt prints do belong on skirt pieces. This is something I noticed from K-Town Bricks, and I love it. I'd love to have seen this on Morgan Elsbeth. Mon Mothma is scattered across several pieces of Star Wars content, and with Andor Season 2 coming up, this figure is a great pickup. Now, to make the more modernized Andor Mon Mothma, I took this incredibly detailed Dr. Grace figure from the Avatar wave, and used the head and hair for Andor's Mon Mothma. Perfect figure. Now, Battlefront 2 fans are eating good with the arrival of the 87th and 181st. I seriously had to look that up. I really couldn't name that. I don't, it's too niche for me, guys. These two figures mirror each other and continue to fill out the already massive G.C.C library. Oh man, this one's special. The Kix figure is perfect. This is an easy top 5 G.C.C figure. I love it. And since I first saw the decaled one from Micah, I've always wanted G.C.C to make this. Right before the figure launched, the community asked G.C.C if we could get arm printing for him, and it was added right before launch. That's great communication, and it adds to the figure so much for the detailed 501st medic. And as some 501st clone fatigue may set in, this was a very welcome addition, especially as it's printed on an official blank helmet. I got a backpack from Yonak, and I just can't stop talking about this figure. It's great. The arm printing matches the Venator Rex, and it just fits in. Okay, I gotta move on. GCC's replica helmets at $250 are a steal, as GCC's print aims to fix a lot of LEGO shortcomings. Grab any of your 332nd Battle Pack figs, old or not, and replace it with one of these. Even take the Vaughn torso, a Clone Army Customs rangefinder and jetpack. Pete, I can easily see myself picking up a ton of these. And the Bad Batch love didn't end with Crosshair's unit. Phase 2 Imperial Cody is a stunning figure by GCC, borrowing elements from the official Cody and Vaughn. It's a beautiful representation of Cody that we saw in one of the best episodes of Bad Batch. Something cool here, this is the first official blank P2 helmet with holes that I've seen pad printed onto. It's cool to see these official parts get into the hands of custom creators, and I know this opens the window for some insane possibilities and great figures. I just added a Clone Army Customs jetpack, and man, GCC crushed this figure. As Hello There Rex said, I wish this figure included a printed clone head for Cody, but I'm glad GCC is doing this for future named clones. This drop builds up GCC's representation, and as they expand into more figures outside of clones and continue the rollout drops that build out their massive roster, it's obvious. I really like GCC. And sometimes being provided free and expensive figures may skew a reviewer's opinion, and I'm definitely aware of that. It's something I'm trying to avoid, but honestly, it's really hard when you get sent a product and I don't purchase it directly. I always try my best to keep everything as transparent as possible, and I always buy stuff from these drops too. This price raise was felt, and I noticed that for sure. I'm thankful for all the support I've had recently, and I'm grateful they send me these products to review. That's it.